right, good Wednesday evening, everybody. We have got some rain coming in tomorrow night. Notice the southerly breeze we've got over Mississippi. We've had that since Monday morning. Monday morning when it was 25 degrees in Jackson. But as soon as the sun came up, south wind, sunshine, temperatures took off, and we have been warming up ever since. And the air has been getting more humid, more moisture in the atmosphere. We're going to see a front run into that and give us the chance of scattered showers. I'm thinking mostly south of I-20 Thursday night going into Friday morning. There's that frontal boundary up to the north of us. No rain tonight, maybe a stray shower at best. We're looking at a lot of cloud cover, though, and a pretty brisk south wind, so that's going to keep our temperatures up. 66 degrees right now. We're going to fall only into the low 60s by tomorrow morning. So think about it. Monday morning we were at 25. This morning, mid-40s. Tomorrow morning, low 60s. And we should really be in the 60s for highs at this time of the year. The end of February, the average high is 65 degrees. We're going to be at least 10 degrees warmer than that tomorrow. In some places, 12 to 15 degrees warmer. South Mississippi could be pushing 80 degrees. It just really depends on the amount of sunshine we see. I think the clouds are going to dominate, but there are going to be breaks in the clouds. The sun's going to shine through at times, warming us up. And of course, the other thing that's going to warm us up is that very strong south and southwesterly breeze, gusting up to about 20 miles per hour. Now notice the winds do shift direction back to the north behind our front late Thursday going into Friday morning. This is about an hour after midnight tomorrow night, and the front's going to be pushing down into the Hattiesburg area. As we go through the rest of the overnight, it's going to clear Mississippi, head down toward the Gulf Coast, and then behind it, of course, the rain's going to come to an end, but also clouds will quickly decrease, meaning we're going to see a lot of sun during the day Friday. Temperatures only just a degree or two cooler behind that front. So here's the front coming in tomorrow. Scattered showers along and ahead of the front, mostly in South Mississippi. It's going to clear the Gulf Coast by Friday morning. High pressure comes in. That's going to give us sunshine Friday afternoon, which we are going to keep through the weekend and into early next week. So about sunset on your Thursday, spotty showers developing mostly southeast of Jackson. So the Pine Belt is going to get the lion's share of the rain with this system, and there really isn't going to be that much. We're going to give it a 50% chance at best, which means some areas will completely miss out on this storm, especially if you live north of I-20. You may not get much of anything. South of I-20, a couple of spots may get up to a tenth, quarter of an inch of rain. Certainly it's going to be under a half inch for this storm, which is going to end Friday morning. Not great news because of the drought situation. Now, we get an update on our drought every Thursday. Today is Thursday, and notice it is getting worse over west central Mississippi and through the southwestern part of the state. Now, pretty much all of Wilkinson and Adams counties under an extreme drought, and up to a quarter of the state in a moderate drought, and that does include the city of Jackson. So we do have more drought conditions up here to the north, let's say along and north of Highway 82, but most of it is right here from Jackson down to about the Natchez area. So we could use some rain, just not going to get it with this next system coming through, and it's going to be mostly dry through next week as well. And warm for February going into the month of March. Notice the little dip behind the front Friday. We go down a couple of degrees, but then we zoom right back into the mid to upper 70s for highs over the upcoming weekend. Tonight, just lots of clouds, warm and windy. Temperatures in the low 60s in the morning. And then tomorrow, we're going to see a southwesterly breeze gusting up to about 20 miles per hour. Limited sun, mostly cloudy skies, stray shower during the day. Then we up the chance of rain to about 50% late Thursday going into the overnight hours. Before any rain gets started, we're going to be at least at 75 degrees for a high. Then we see the little dip Thursday, and then the weekend looks fantastic. A little cool in the morning. Lows are going to be near 50 degrees, but your highs will be in the mid to upper 70s. And we're going to keep it at about that range as we go through next week. And by the way, the first day of March is Sunday. So the last 5 days of this 8-day forecast is the month of March. Lows mostly in the 50s, highs in the 70s. That's pretty fantastic weather. So the weekend looks good. Monday, Tuesday looks good. Now the humidity is going to be up there. Clouds will be increasing. We could add in a couple of stray showers by the middle of next week. But right now, it doesn't look like we have a major storm on the horizon, at least over the next week or so. We looked at our extended models. and there's likely going to be a storm coming right around, let's say, sometime around that first, going into the second week of March. Could be a bad one then, but there's a lot of time between now and then, and a lot of things can change. So just keep watching. We'll keep you posted about the weather as we head into the month of March. March and April are the peak of our severe weather season. So we're going to be ready for any storms that do develop. We're just hoping it either comes before or waits until after spring break. We would not want a bad storm to really mess that up, but we'll see what happens. All right, that's going to be your update for tonight. Meteorologist Megan Hanna is going to be here first thing in the morning with the next update. By the way, I'm going to be in Natchez for the Literary Festival, which is going to start tomorrow, but it's going to run through the weekend, Friday and Saturday. They may have some events Sunday. I'm not sure about Sunday, but they definitely have events Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So I'm going to be down there tomorrow. I'll be live at 4, 5, and 6 o'clock previewing the Literary Festival in Natchez. So hope you tune in for that tomorrow on 12 News. All right, that's going to do it for your forecast tonight. Again, Megan's going to be here with your next update tomorrow morning. Have a good night.